YouTube, what is good, man? It's your boy Kel coming at y'all boys with a trade recap just to update y'all boys on, my trading journey. I only have one account right now, a 50K combine. End up making $1,000 on the trade. I'm just gonna work to get this funded. You feel me? Pass the combine, get it moved to a live account, and start working on payouts. Recently, I have blown like I think maybe 2 accounts, 3 accounts, maybe four. Who knows, bro? Just making the same mistakes. You feel me? Entering the market from like just trying to gamble and get a few points. Instead of actually looking for my edge in the market and utilizing my strategy, right? So yeah, basically, I'm trying to like make it to where if I'm not really, using my edge in the market, bro, then I don't really need to be taking those setups, unless it's an obvious trend going on, like gold been just, going up, for the past few days. Now it's looking like it kind of want to go down a little bit. I don't really know, but as far as last week, man, you could have literally just pushed buy on gold every single day, and you would have been straight because it was just moving up every single day. Feel me? You would have just had to find a good entry, maybe utilizing like a higher time frame market structure shift, or a lower time frame entry, something. But yeah, man, what I really want to focus on is just entering the market with high probability setups. But if it is a low probability setup, I'm willing to take it as long as it has something to do with what I've learned, what I've been studying. I'm willing to take the trade. You feel me? If it's just me going on NQ, looking at price action, looking like it want to dump, and I'm just full 15 cons selling. You know what I'm saying? That's not. It's not really a strategy. That's not no. You know, I'm not trading from a professional market, a professional trader's mindset. Like I'm not trading from their like approach, right? I'm just gambling at that point. So gotta chill on that. But yeah, we opened up a 50K combine on Top Step, and we made $1,000 today. I'm gonna keep y'all updated with this entire process. I don't plan on losing this account, man. Like I'm just tired of making the same mistakes, bro. You feel me? I continue to grow as a trader, but sometimes I fall back into them ways, like having an addiction to random outcomes, like if it goes your way, good, cool, haha, you know what I'm saying? But if it don't, it's like, dang, I should have just waited for, a setup, or I should have waited for my edge in the market so I could have had a higher probability of, the trade or price going in my direction, But yeah, make sure y'all use y'all edge in the market. You feel me? And it's gonna help y'all in the long run instead of trying to gamble and just, thinking about trying to make money. But let's get right into this trade recap. It's gonna be quick, nothing crazy. So basically, as y'all can see, I had my chart. I had done TA like over the weekend, right? I'm gonna just rewind it real quick to right here before market open today. So looking at price action, we end up having we end up having a 10-minute range, right? So basically looking at market structure, we had a high, low, high, high. We end up breaking this low right here, making this a break of structure, right? Break structure bears. Now what I'm expecting is price to range, forming some sort of distribution, right? Or an accumulation. Because we have been pushing up higher and we almost near all-time high. We got very close but rejected from it. So now I'm looking like, okay, cool. Normally I would pull my range from bottom to top right here. And this would be our initial range low and our initial range high. And then price touched equilibrium, confirming the range. But if you pay attention, or if you know, I'm just say if you know, it's better to use, instead of to use this as your low, right? Even though, your range, what looks more like a, a range, like this area right here, right? This looks more like a range, right? Price is just in this area, right? So I decided to use this as my range. And if you study the TCT mentorship, then you'll understand, like, you don't always have to pull your range from the like technical range low and range high, right? So yeah, let me delete this real quick. So looking at price action, yeah, this was a 5 minute range. So we had our range high. I pulled my range from top to bottom instead of from bottom to top. So I pulled my range from top to bottom. We had our initial range high, initial range low. We ended up getting deviation numero uno. And then we deviated the range again, right? Now, if you're on the lower time frame, I say 2 minute, this could look like two deviations, right? Because you have a low, a lower high, a lower low, right? So this is two deviations. So what you want to do is you want to check the highest time frame where the deviation is valid, right? So if you just go strictly to a 3 minute, as you can see, this is a lower high, lower low. This is just one move, one straight move down. There's no two consecutive bullish candles. It's one right here, but this is an inside bar candle if you look closely. This candle is with inside of this bar candle, inside of this candle. So this is only one move, right? Making this only one deviation. So now I go to the lower time frame and I look, okay, cool. And normally when price action, like when market open, I was expecting a quick move, but I don't know. I gotta check a past TCT schematic where price ended up opening and it actually had like a nice little move. It didn't have like a huge gap or a huge move on open. I'm trying to see if that was on a Sunday, but it had to be on a Monday. I just gotta double check. I'm gonna double check though, because it's important to know, because I wasn't expecting to be able to take this trade, but I was just, I just had my TA just in case price, opened up. But basically I was just looking at this, right, where we enter on the break of structure, we put our low below, and then we target the high, right, the range high for 3.09. On top of that, I was like, okay, we could come back into this demand zone, right? We had a 1 minute. So if you look at market structure, got a low, got a lower high, got a higher low, higher high, a deviation, right? And then it looked like we're finna go and break structure, right? So you could use this as your demand POI. So if we do confirm this range, I was just gonna wait for a re-entry, right, on this demand zone. Could enter on the break and then maybe add more, or you could just enter on the demand zone. I mean, it just depends. You feel me? It depends on how good the setup is. On top of that, we did have a nice return to zone. Not really too much supply. I think we had like one supply zone. I think right here. Right here. Right there. And then the volume area was looking really nice. As you can see, if we would have got acceptance back inside the volume area low, then the PLC was like very close towards that low. Hold on. The volume area is not right. Hold on. I pulled it too far. So right here. No, I didn't pull it too far. Okay. I thought I pulled it down here. But yeah, if we break that and we get acceptance back inside the volume area low, I'm expecting us to make a rotation towards the volume area high. We only have this supply zone and it's liquidity above this supply zone. You never want to short from a supply zone with liquidity sitting above, or you never want to long from a demand zone with liquidity sitting below. And then I had this on my chart. I was like, okay, cool. We got this, and we have one more. We got this one right here. just had some key POIs on my chart. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I think I gotta talk louder or move my mic closer. But yeah, this was the TA I had. Now I gotta let y'all know all of this because what ended up happening is we ended up, just leaving that range, right? So we ended up leaving that range. So this accumulation schematic failed. Normally, when an accumulation schematic fails, it means that price is very bearish, right? Or if a distribution schematic failed, right, where you have your model 1, right, and then it fails, normally it's bullish. It's very bullish. If price sweep the range high once more, it's normally very bullish, unless it's like a PO3. So in this situation, we end up losing the low, right? And I'm like, okay, cool. Took off all this on my chart. No need to have none of this on my chart no more, right? Just keeping it in the back of my mind. We did get the breaker structure. We got the lower high for a lower low. What's the expectation of order flow? A lower high for a lower low, right? After you get the breaker structure, which was right here. We got another breaker structure. So now allowing price action to play around, I end up seeing price forming a range. I'm gonna be honest, I took a terrible, I tried to, I was like, okay, maybe we could short this. The way price action was looking, I was like, okay, we do have nice liquidity down here. Maybe we can short, right? So I took a little short with 2 cons, right? And then I ended up just, rotating my, after we got like a nice move towards us, I was like, okay, this is bullish. And then I'm thinking like, this still could be a PO3 potentially, right? This could be a PO3. So I kept that in the back of my mind whole time, knowing that we have sell side liquidity. Price came up, ended up stopping everybody who shorted, right? Everybody who was shorting, they ended up getting stopped out. So I'm like, okay, cool. This could be manipulation, right? So in the PO3, there's 3 things that happen. You got a range, you got your manipulation, right? And this is a low probability. A high probability PO3 would be like TCT schematic in the manipulation phase, right? Or even in both the range and the manipulation phase. But it don't have to be, picture perfect. Sometimes if you have a nice return to zone. In this case, we had a nice return to zone. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why my range is that color. But and then this ended up being the manipulation, right? So I ended up entering this. Well, first off, let me go to the 15-minute. So I ended up buying at this candle low. But you can't see, I tried to buy more, right? Because I closed some of my positions. And then price pulled back. And I'm like, okay, cool. Let me buy a little bit more so I can reach like 1,500, right? Get half of my profit target, which I shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? I end up getting stopped out. I wait. And then I wait for, let's see what price do. I see price create a lower high for a lower low right here, and we get the breaker structure. I know price can pull up into the supply zone, but it don't always have to, right? So what I do, I catch a short. Once the candle closed, I wait for the candle to close. I was like, okay, I'm gonna have a tight stop loss. You know what I'm saying? Really put my stop above here, but I'm expecting price to go lower, right? What's the expectation of order flow after this breaker structure right here? A lower high for a lower low. So then anybody who tried to buy here, they all get stopped out. Once we hit that first liquidity point, it just causes a snowball effect, having that quick move towards this low. And if we lose this low, then we could potentially target this demand POI that I had on the chart. And yeah, even lower, in some cases. So this would have been a 2.48 risk to reward. But, well, technically, during the PL3, the technical target is the range low, right? But just looking at overall the market structure, I was expecting a lower high for a lower low. So I was expecting to come towards this low. And then we end up going even lower, as y'all can see. Price ended up dumping. I didn't catch this whole move because I ended up closing my last contract. I should have kept it open. I told myself to keep it open, so that's something I got to work on. But I ended up closing it. But yeah, this is the expansion. The expansion right here. So this was a nice PL3 on gold that I ended up taking. Um, and yeah, man, that's just a trade recap. You feel me? I made a few mistakes while during this whole entire process. I only took 2 trades. I took a matter of fact, I took 3 trades. I took a short, right? Because I'm like, okay, we got nice sell side liquidity. Once we swept all these highs and we stopped everybody out, I was like, oh, cool. I could maybe short this. You feel me? I could maybe short this because we have nice sell side liquidity. I tried to short it with no confirmation, right? Low probability setup. There's no setup in there really. It's just consolidation and choppy price action, indecisiveness between buyers and sellers. So that was just a terrible trade. Now when I longed it though, I was trying to long the breakout. Not smart, right? But it's like, yeah, who knows what could happen. On top of that, all of this right here is just supply, right? All of this is supply. So price ended up coming into the supply zone, right? Creating that lower high for a lower low. I mean lower low for a lower high. Or lower high for a lower low, whatever. We got the breaker structure. I entered the trade and I just let it run. I TP at the range low because this is the technical target. Because the range is right here. This is the range. My fault. That's technically the range. But if you pull your range from bottom to top, this whole entire thing is the range, right? And then what you have right here is in the bottom section, you have range and efficiency. Um, got range and efficiency in the bottom area, the bottom section. So I could draw it. So if I pull my volume area tool from the breakout, once we lose this volume area low, then we probably retested it right here. But once we lose the volume area low, we can have a full on rotation towards the range low. So to be honest, this whole entire area is the range, right? If I'm being honest. If I'm being honest, this whole entire area is the range. I just wanted to use this. Oh wait, no. And this, I decided to use this as the range, and this price action. But right here, I guess I could use this whole entire thing as a range. It's just terrible price action, right? You got range and efficiency right here, which made a quick move towards the low. And yeah, that's basically the trade recap though. Um, I would say the PL3 was nice trade, high probability, nice sell side liquidity. We stopped everybody who tried to short, right? Everybody who was trying to buy got stopped out right here. And then, once they got the breakout, people probably started buying. They got trapped. I was one of them, right? I bought early though. I bought and I sold. I sold for a decent amount of profit. But then I got stopped out with my last contract and I tried to add more. So yeah, I think I made like $300 on that move up, and then on the move down, I ended up making 800. But overall, bro, not the best trading. I'm not gonna lie, not the best trading. A lot that I can work on if I really want to, do better and become profitable, right? Have consistency, and I'm just gonna learn. I'm gonna journal. I'm gonna work on that. But yeah, man, that's the trade recap. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you learn anything from this video, bro, don't look at the P&L, bro. Just work on, perfecting your craft, bro. I really be debating, like, going and starting to trade demo because I know I'm a good trader, but it's my psychology. It's the way I'll go about trading, bro. I find beautiful setups all the time, and they always work most of the time, right? But, like, my trading psychology, bro, or maybe it's just, I just want to make money, bro, and that might be a problem. So I think matter of fact, the thing that really hurts me is just over oversizing, right? My sizing, my position sizing. I use too much of my position sizing, right? Because I be trying to get the quick move instead of just seeing the setup, taking the setup with the proper risk to reward, and then allowing it to play out. I try to just over leverage and then say price pull back a little bit and I'm like negative like $500-900, I'm like, dang. So it started to mess with my psychology and I'm not in the zone, I'm not locked in, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking about my P&L and stuff and all that over leveraged and stuff. But if I just use, a certain amount to make a certain amount and I knew what I was doing, like as far as risk to reward, I risked 500 to make, 1500. And it's like, okay, cool. That's good. If price go down 250 and drawdown, it's like it's not gonna affect me mentally because I already did what I was supposed to do. I did the right thing. I didn't try to over leverage and try to just get that quick move and just cancel the trade without even the whole setup, taking like without even the whole process of the trade playing out. You know what I mean? Like I had a trade where I traded a deviation setup and I just didn't, I didn't allow price action to, I moved my stop loss without a break of structure. I just moved it just in case price came back and I got stopped out and price did exactly what I thought it was going to do. It's all about, trusting in your process and trusting yourself, doing what you're supposed to do. You feel me? Improving your trading mentality, your trading mindset. And yeah, man, that's what I'm working on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hopefully, you know, if y'all got the same problems, you feel me? Hey man, everybody go through it. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta just really work on yourself. You feel me? Work on yourself, and that's why I'm reading Trading in the Zone. And I'm really trying to like just lock in on my trading mindset. You feel me? And just really take everything that Mark Douglas teach about in his book. I'm trying to take everything he teach about it and like implement it in my brain. Feel me? Once I know everything, like you ask me a question, I know it by heart. It's like okay, it's installed in my brain right now. I know, but it's like it's not installed yet. So I'm trying to get to that point. But yeah, we're gonna get there, man. We're gonna keep striving for greatness, bro. The goal is to get a payout, bro. The goal is to get a payout on this 50K account, doing the right things, right? Doing the right things. Risking only $500 per trade. You know what I'm saying? Taking high probability setups. Doing what I do best, and not making the same subconsciously errors, right? Like, bro, get into the zone. That's all I have to do. Get into the zone and like, you know, the trading potential, the opportunity is gonna be like limitless. But yeah, man, it's your boy Trader Kel. I'm gonna catch up with you in the next video. Appreciate anybody who watched this far in the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna catch y'all boys. We gone. Peace.